Hi, I'm Jessica Ojeda from Selva Spanish, and in this video I'm going to give you a quick presentation about the website studyspanish.com. I love this website. I've been using it for several years. Actually, when I was in college studying Spanish, this was my go-to site when I had a question. And when my book didn't give me the answer, this was the website I always turned to. Let's just have a quick overview of the site. There's a pronunciation section, grammar section, vocabulary section, and then a section even for verbs. So if you've gotten anywhere into your Spanish learning, you know this verb section, it will come in very handy, because one of the hardest things about learning Spanish are the stinking verbs. Okay, so let's just jump right on in, and everything I'm going to be showing you is free. They do have premium memberships too, but what I'll be showing you in this video is what you get for free. So the pronunciation section, this has got to be the most extensive pronunciation information that I've found online. You see they have 50 different lessons on pronunciation, and they start out with the vowels and they go all the way down to the letter Z. And I don't think they're exactly in order, but they're somewhat in order. Like they put the vowels together, they put intonation sections together, linking, and so on. So let's just have a look at what do you get when you, let's go to the first one, the vowel letter A.
Listen to these words and note how the vowel sounds are all short, crisp, and pure.
Alright, so gives you a little bit of directions, and this automatically starts playing, and it says the Spanish A is pronounced like the A in the word father. So let's listen.
Nada.
Nada.
Cama.
Cama.
Hasta.
Hasta. So this is not really for learning vocabulary. This is only to teach you how to correctly pronounce these words. And then you will notice
Papa.
So here's the man. I believe the woman's from Spain and the male speaker is from Peru. The Spanish in Spain is slightly different than the Spanish in Latin America. And actually, within Latin America, there are different accents. So you get two different accents almost with everything on this website, which is great.
Mama. Papa. Now listen and repeat.
Okay, now they tell us the speaker's from Spain.
Nada. Cama. Hasta. Papa.
That's pretty much the basics of the pronunciation, and you see you could keep yourself busy for a while. Let's go on to the grammar. I really like what they say here, right here, and this is what I try to tell all of my students. It says, frankly, when most people think grammar, they don't get very excited. But grammar can teach you something in minutes that might take days to figure out by immersion alone. Basically, if you can learn it in just a few minutes, why would you want to spend days learning it? And no, you can't only learn grammar. If you only learn grammar, you won't be able to speak. You'll be thinking about the grammar rules all the time. But part of learning Spanish or any foreign language is learning the grammar too. I love the grammar section here. They have I think they have 9 different units. So they go all the way down to the future, past participles, present perfect, all the way down to the conditional. And really, all this is what you would normally cover in a first and second semester Spanish. So first and second year Spanish classes. Let's just look at let's see how they talk about, let's do adjectives. I like their lessons because they're written in plain English and they go really slow, and you don't even realize how much you're learning when you read a lesson. They start out explaining things in English a lot of times. Adjectives are frequently descriptive. That is, most often adjectives used to describe a noun or distinguish the noun from a group of similar objects. So, even if you don't know grammar in English, and trust me, I didn't really when I started learning Spanish. I know grammar now only because I learned Spanish. It's really crazy to think that your English is actually going to improve and all your English grammar because you're going to be learning Spanish. Anyway, gives us some examples of adjectives in English so that we understand what are they talking about adjectives. All right, so the red pen. red is the adjective here because it describes how the pen is. And so it goes on and tells us here we have el chico alto. That means the tall boy. And you'll notice tall is this, alto. Adjective goes after the noun, and they will explain that. And they're also explaining that the adjective must agree in gender, basically saying that if chico is masculine, well then the adjective must be masculine as well. So they have a super great grammar section. You know, after you read through, then you can come over here and take a quiz. You can take a quiz of what you've just learned. Roja, la chica alta. Hay 3 libros pequeños. Hay pocos chicos. Hay muchas chicas. Hoy es un día bonito. Él es un hombre guapo. Let's mess these up. So, ella tiene pelo, and I'm going to say negra because that's not correct. And él tiene pelo, and I'll say rubia because that's not correct. So you see, and I'll just come on down and just mess all these up just so we can get through the quiz. Alright, and then also if I don't answer, it'll tell me you didn't answer this. So let's see. Alright, we submit. See what it says. What's so cool about it is that even though I just went through, so these are the ones that I missed, all these, God, I'm not good at guessing, am I? On number 8 it says hint. Adjectives agree in gender and number with the nouns they modify. So that's the hint for all 3 of those. So I have to think gender means masculine or feminine, and number, what it's meaning is if it's plural, it must have an S, and if it's singular, no S. So I can go back and change that. And then I can resubmit. Alright, so that's how the quizzes work. And then they also have a mini test. So once you're ready for the test, you come and do the same thing for the test. But what's cool about this is that your test grades you can actually save. You can keep up with them. Tests are normally shorter, so click submit, see what I got. Alright, we want to record my score. Yep, let's see. Well, yeah, I got 50%. That's not too bad. I guess that's what I should get when I guessed all the way down. So then we can go and view my report card. So you see here's the adjectives quiz, or test actually, and where I got 50%. Alright, and these quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3, I think these are quizzes, and here are 2 tests and a final. For the free accounts, you can only take this one, I believe. So you're not able to take the rest of these. You can take the quiz 1 and the test 1, but the quiz 1 results won't be saved. Alright, so that is the grammar section. And lots of grammar. Look, I mean, there are 4 sections for ser and estar, which we all know ser and estar is the devil. So that's really good. They explain them in great detail, but I'm telling you, it goes slow, so you're not overwhelmed on this website. Alright, so now let's go on over to the vocabulary section. And one thing here, it says right up front, don't waste your time. And the reason why they say that is because so many people study long list of vocabulary and they just end up wasting their time. The reason is, well, you won't remember half the vocabulary, say in 6 months' time, or even in 3 months, you probably will have forgotten most of it. And also because you're not learning anything in context. If you don't learn things in context, you're much more likely to forget them. What StudySpanish.com says is, don't learn long list, learn short list. And just learn basic vocabulary. Like here in the bathroom, let's check out the free list. There are 13. And you'll notice one's the bathtub, the toilet, the sink, medicine cabinet. So really basic things in the bathroom. Keep your vocabulary list simple. In the premium, you get 26. So that's not too many words for the bathroom. But just the point here is to keep your vocab list short. Also, they have an oral section for the vocab.
la bañera, el excusado,
So when you listen, you also should repeat.
el lavamanos,
El lavamanos,
el botiquín,
el botiquín,
el jabón,
el jabón.
la toalla,
All right, so this also says speakers from Latin America. All right, if we go to oral 2, this will probably be, the speaker from
El
Spain.
baño.
Let's see what their flashcards are like.
la esponja,
So now we have to think, what is la esponja? Sponge.
la jabonera,
La jabonera. Soap dish. And you can also flip the deck over and go the
la
other way.
jabonera,
So I may see it soap.
el jabón,
Jabón. So this is flashcards are a simple way to test your vocab. I like the matching much better than just the flashcards. So let's see.
la esponja,
Here we go. Sponge. La
la
bañera.
bañera,
Let's say toilet. No, see, I wasn't right. La bañera doesn't mean toilet, so nothing happened when I clicked toilet. Let's see.
el jabón,
El jabón, soap. So you can go through or click new game, and they will mix these up again. If you go to matching 2, that will just be the speaker from Spain. And they also have a quiz and a test here. And here you can fill in the missing letters to complete the word. Here is just a translation. And again, we click submit when we finish. And so that's pretty much it as far as vocab goes. And now for verb drills. Let's look at, what do we want? Let's go to tener and venir. And what's cool about this is you can create your own unique quiz. So here we have in the present, tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, and tienen. And the same, well, not the same conjugation, but we have the conjugation for venir as well. So let's go to a quiz, see what their quiz for the verbs are like. You can pick your questions, let's just say 10, and let's not include the vosotros. Alright, ustedes tienen. Ustedes tienen $1000. Now we're asking if Alfredo, so it's tiene, and so on. And if I needed any of these special characters, all you have to do is click them. So just like that. And we can grade my quiz. And I got 20%. I answered 2. These are the ones I didn't answer, and these are the ones that I answered incorrectly. So let's say return to verb drills. So all that we were in the present tense. They also have the preterite tense, the imperfect, subjunctive, commands, future tense, conditional, and the perfect tenses. So this is your place to go to practice your tenses and your verb conjugations in Spanish. Alright, and they also have a conversational course that is Camino del Éxito. So if this is not free, I believe, let's scroll down, the prices at the bottom, $145. Yeah, $145 for a download version or $165 for the CD version. So I'm not reviewing this product in this video, but they say if you like conversational Spanish, then this is a great course. I haven't reviewed it or anything, so I can't really speak about this. All I've used on this site are the free features. So that's pretty much it for studyspanish.com. Really one of the best websites out there for learning Spanish pronunciation and grammar. The vocab is an alright section, and also the verb drills are awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Selva Spanish. Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.